Okay, let's get this over with.
Hey kid, I am Optimus Prime. What are you reviewing?
Oh, hi Optimus, I'm going to be reviewing Transformers The Last Night.
But did you already review this movie?
Well, yeah, because I deleted it because I might have a different opinion.
What? Your opinion has changed. That's it. You must hate this movie again.
You know what, Optimus? This is all your fault. You're the one, when I walk out of this movie, you were like, oh, Owen, how do you think of Transformers Last Night? And I was like, yeah, it's good. And then you came to me, try and get your sword out, and say, you better hate this movie or I'll kill you. So it's all your fault for making me do this fake review of it.
That is such bullshit.
Look, Optimus, people have different opinions. That's why movies are made. They're made for everybody who have different opinions. Optimus, I'm not doing shit for you.
Yeah, come on, you don't even have a sword. How you gonna defeat me?
Let's get this over with. Transformers The Last Night is directed by Michael Bay and stars Mark Wahlberg, Laura Heddock, Isabella Moner, Peter Cullen, and Anthony Hopkins. And this movie is basically Transformers and the humans are basically at war, and Kate Yeager is kind of involved in it, and he finds out that the past of Transformers, there's this really big symbol thing that Mark Wahlberg carries, and it's the only thing that he can protect this world from the Decepticons, and while that happens, Optimus Prime was basically gone rogue because he came home to his Cybertron and someone did kind of possess him and made him try and save his planet. So basically Optimus Prime is a Decepticon in this movie. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to really spoil that much because this is a non-spoiler review. Now, I am a fan of the Transformers series. I love the first Transformers movie. The first Transformers movie, I loved it as a prep student. Like in prep, all my friends were talking about Optimus Prime. You can be Optimus Prime, okay? You can be Bumblebee. You can be Ratchet. You can be Jazz. You can be Megatron. Like, Transformers was my childhood. And when I was 9, I loved Revenge of the Fallen. And now I do, but not as much when I was 9. Then Dark of the Moon came out, and that was a big improvement from Revenge of the Fallen. And then when Age of Extinction came out, it was disappointing. It was really disappointing. It's actually my least favorite Transformers out of the series. So when I watched Transformers The Last Night, I was pumped. I was really freaking excited for this movie. With the trailers, my mind was blown. I was like, this movie may be the most epic Transformers movie I could ever see. This movie is like a piece of chicken from KFC. I ate the first chicken, and it was good. And that movie is the first Transformers movie. When I ate the second chicken, I liked it. When the third one, etc. But then when the fourth one came out, the chicken was rotten. Really, really rotten. So I was like, it sucks. Throw away. And then I haven't ate chicken for a long time. And then I decided to do it again. Give it a chance. When I picked the last chicken, that was fantastic. It improves again. What I'm saying is, I enjoyed Transformers The Last Night. Now, I know a lot of dislikes are going to come in the comments. Let me explain. Movies are made for opinions. Movies are made for experiences with everyone. Like, most movies aren't made for everyone. Like, girls who like romance films, they like those, but males don't. That's their opinion. Or action movies guys like and girls hate it. That's their opinion. With me, I just love a lot of genre movies. Even these type of movies, those blockbuster fun entertainment. And this movie is probably one of those movies that a lot of people hated it, because a lot of people did hated this movie. And that I liked. Because I enjoyed Transformers The Last Night. I actually had a lot of fun with this movie. And I think the biggest positive I could give to this movie is the Transformers themselves. They look great in this whole entire movie. Like, the whole Transformers don't look as fake as the other Transformers movies are. The Transformers look more awesome in this movie. They're all updated. Bumblebee looks awesome. Optimus Prime looks awesome. Like, just, they look really cool in this movie. The CGI was amazing in this movie. Mark Wahlberg in the film, my god, he was awesome. In Age of Extinction, I think Mark Wahlberg might be my favorite part of that movie. And I think Mark Wahlberg was better than Shia LaBeouf because he does something in those two films. In the first three Transformers movies, Shia LaBeouf basically runs, screams, yelling, Optimus, Bumblebee! That's basically all he does. Yes, he does some things, like put the cube in Megatron's chest, or bring Optimus back to life, or, I guess, all that, but Mark Wahlberg actually carries a gun, that Transformer gun. He does something. In this movie, Mark Wahlberg was my favorite part in this movie. He was amazing in this movie. I think his performance was really awesome. I think he was trying his best to be good in this film, and I think it works for me. I like Anthony Hopkins in the film. I thought he was great. I love this actor. This actor was awesome in a lot of movies, and I think he was great in this movie as well. I think he was trying to be a good character in this movie like Mark Wahlberg does. I really like Isabella Moner. I know she wasn't much in the movie, but I like her character in the film. Her character was actually pretty interesting in this whole movie. I think her character, I reckon she should get more screen time because there weren't really much scenes with her. And yeah, there are some scenes that she should have been doing stuff. Like, in one part of the movie when she was like, I want to stay and I want to fight them. But at the end, she didn't really do much. She just ran. Like, Michael Bay actually forgot all about that scene, which I don't care because Isabella Moner is a really good actress, and I think she was great in this film. Laura Heddock, let's talk about her character. I think her character was probably the better Transformers chick models, I would call it, because in the first two Transformers movies, Megan Fox, I hate her in those movies. That's my big flaw with the Transformers movies. Megan Fox. And most of the girlfriends that send with WikiMet, like, they don't really have as much character in this movie. In Transformers Age of Extinction, Mark Wahlberg's daughter was good in the film. I think she has character. In this movie, Laura Heddock does have character. She's actually this researcher, and she has a really interesting character development with Mark Wahlberg. And I think she's pretty good in the movie. But I think the person that stole the show is the Butler in the movie. I thought the Butler was hilarious in this whole movie. My god, the Butler was so funny. There's some parts of the movie that I was like, this guy stole this movie for me. He's just really funny in this movie, and he's really cool in the movie. Another thing that I like about the movie is Optimus Prime in the movie. Now, I know Optimus Prime wasn't much in the movie. I get that. He was on the poster. He wasn't much in the movie. But when you see Optimus Prime, especially in the final act, he was awesome. He was badass in this whole movie. Optimus Prime is my favorite Transformer in the Transformers series. He was so cool in this movie. Like, there's a part where he's fighting all these robots, and I was like, yes, Optimus, you rule! Let's talk about Bumblebee as well. Bumblebee was, my god, he was awesome. I love Bumblebee in the other Transformers movies. In the fourth one, I think it feels necessary for him to be in that movie. In this movie, he was awesome. Bumblebee was funny, and he's really cool. There's actually going to be a Bumblebee spin-off movie. I heard it's going to be in the works, so I'm pretty excited to see that. Speaking of action, the action scenes were fun to watch, and this action was actually better than it was in the other Transformers movies, because we can tell what is going on in these action scenes. In the first Transformers movie, even though I love the first Transformers scene, the action scenes weren't really as clear. Like, we don't see much things going on. We're like, what's going on? It's like shake everywhere. This movie, we get to see what is going on. The action was handled really well. Do I have flaws in this movie? I would say yes. I think the flaws in the movie that I did say in my last review, it's the ratios. The ratios was a bit annoying. I hope it doesn't include that in the Blu-ray because I would feel like it's a bit annoying. Here are the ratios. It's like it goes widescreen, then full screen. Widescreen, full screen. And it does that through the whole movie, and it's like really annoying. It's not just the action scenes. They do it in the actual conversation scenes as well, and it's really annoying in this movie. And another flaw of the movie, it's not with the movie itself, it's just with the audience. It's not for everybody. If you're a big Transformers fanboy, you will love this movie a lot. If you hate Transformers, or if you hate Michael Bay, you're not going to like this movie. I don't hate Michael Bay. He is trying to make movies that get people's experience into it. And I think that's what Michael Bay is trying to do. Yeah, I know, explosions, annoying characters, hot chicks. I don't experience as much annoying characters in this whole movie like the other Transformers movie. Yeah, Josh Tamara, he was annoying. And the fourth one, Stanley Tucci, was annoying. This movie doesn't really have as much annoying characters as I thought it would be. And that is pretty cool in this movie. Overall, guys, I don't care what you people think. I like Transformers The Last Night. I didn't think it was the best movie of the year. Totally not. But people have different opinions. And I think people should address their opinions. So I learned my lesson. I should never fake review Transformers The Last Night saying it's bad. I think from now on I can go into movies, experience it, and get my own opinions out of it. Because I think that's why movie reviewing is really important for everyone. And I think that's why movies are made. For people's experiences and people's opinions. I'm giving Transformers The Last Night an A-. I don't give a shit. High rating, I don't give a shit. I love the Transformers movies, and I like this movie. If I would rank it, I'll put this in my number 2, Under Dark of the Moon, and the first one. My least one is, of course, Age of Extinction. I was disappointed in that movie, but I like this movie. I don't give a crap what people think. I have my opinion, everyone does. So guys, have you seen Transformers The Last Night? What do you think of that movie? Comment below, let me know what you think. And my next review is going to be it. I'm going to see it this weekend. I hope I do. But I'm going to get that review out of the way. So guys, thank you guys for watching. And roll out.